I had to make weight twice, and if it hadn't been for Daryl Golar, national Greco-Roman champion, I wouldn't have made it the second time. I flew to Brazil, and I was in good shape. I trained for that fight. You know, it's bare knuckles, it's right up my alley. But they ruined my legs before I even got in that cage. I mean, I was dead. I weighed about, I'd probably say I weighed 240 when I took the fight. I had to weigh 199. Ooh. So I fly with no water, fly 17 hours. I'm dehydrated as crap. I get there, I'm still over. I'm about 209. So I cut 10 pounds. I'm running all day. So their scales are jacked up. I had scales in the locker or in my room. It says about 198. I'd cut about 11 pounds. So I go down. I never saw Wallid Ismael. Apparently he weighed in, then I weighed in. They called me. So I went back to my room after I made weight. They called me and said, hey, you got to come down and weigh in front of Wallid Ismael. Now you got to understand, there's no food that you would eat back here. So I had quarter pounders of cheese, milk. I had bought a gallon of milk. I had already put on 11 pounds. I mean, just in that, it's an hour's time. So so I go back down. Daryl Golar is like, hey, get in that sauna, puts a bike in there, and he works out with me. Now, he's already made weight. He's already had to do this during the day with me. He was ripped off of that show bigger than anybody. Anyways, it was everything I could do to get back down again. So 10 o'clock at night, I tell Battarelli, I'm ready to weigh in. I'm back down to weight. Literally, I go to weigh in, and I make weight. No Wallid Ismael anywhere. And now, mind you, I flew there dehydrated, got there at 10 a.m., and I must have ran 5 or 6 hours. But I would be fine because 24 hours would go around, my legs would be fine.
Yeah.
But I had to come back at 7 o'clock and run till 10 o'clock in a sauna room with blankets over me to make weight again. And Wallid doesn't even show up for the second weigh-in. Now, everybody saw me weigh in the first time. And that wasn't good enough. He had to be there. Then he doesn't show up for the second weigh-in. So it's all these little tricks you do. Everywhere you go around the world, they have their own little way of putting it on you without you even knowing it, and they have no recourse to fight against it. So the time I walked out there, we fought 30 minutes, but man, my legs were dead. I mean, just fried.
Well,